Spanning the Lehigh Valley, bringing you a variety of sports. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. The fans' passion for athletic competition. This is the Noise Nation's vast valley of sports. Brought to you by Decal, D-Pro's Dish, Cram's Corner, Cheryl Purcell, and your host, founder of the Noise Nation Dan.
Hey Noise Nation, it's your old buddy Cram. We're here at Coca-Cola Park. We had the opportunity to speak with some of the newest members of the 2014 IronPigs. We had some of the first interviews that were available with them. Everybody's excited to get baseball back to Allentown, and everybody's excited to play. The players are excited too. They're looking forward to a fresh new schedule and some evening games, and even if it's not quite warm enough, they're looking forward to that. With me today, our old friend D-Pro is here. And who did you talk to today?
I talked to a bunch of people, mostly on camera there. Andres Blanco. Got to catch up with Steve Susdorf and his Haiti orphan relief stuff and where last year's Iron Pig for a Day stuff went. And, got to see Ruppy and make sure John Pettibone was stretched out okay and Brundy was treating him okay, or I'd have to take care of some business.
All right, I'd like to introduce Julie. Julie was with us today, too. Who did you talk to today?
I got to talk to a lot of people today. I talked to John Pettibone. I got to talk to Brian Bixler and get to know him a little bit. Got to talk to Jeremy Horst. Talked a little bit to Cameron Rupp. I even got Leandro Castro. So I had a good time. It was my first time, and I think everything went well.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Brian Bixler. He's one of the newer members. He hasn't been on the IronPigs before. He plays a lot of positions, but he's on the disabled list. Was he able to tell you anything about his injury?
Just that he was working it and getting ready to start, and it's kind of an all-over injury. Nothing specific.
Okay. And how about John Pettibone? When's he starting? Do you know?
He said he's ready to start in a little bit. They're upping his pitch count he's up to 60 already. So he said, they keep moving it up each time, and he feels great.
Is he ready to pitch? I think he's going to pitch tomorrow in the exhibition game. Is that right?
He sounded like he was ready to go.
All righty.
We're here with Tyler Henson here from last year, third baseman. You're going to play a little outfield this year, I heard.
Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit everywhere. Probably some second, some short, and third.
Tell me a little bit about what you did in the offseason.
Well, spent a lot of time hunting fish, but other than that, lost a lot of weight. Prepared to play a lot more positions.
Yeah, I saw some of your pictures online, some of your hunting pictures. Do you have some of that stuff put up? You have it saved and frozen and butchered and ready to go for the rest of the season or for later?
No, most of it I ate over the months. Anything that I should feel I eat. So nothing stocked up right now.
Okay, so what's your favorite? I mean, you probably like it all. It's your, it's kind of your thing. But if there's one thing that you had to say, you know what? Today was a great day because tonight we're eating
Deer chili.
Nice. Someday I've got a deer chili story for you. But in the meantime, the other thing was, heard you're doing. You mentioned about losing weight, getting ready for the season. I remember you mentioned online about yoga. Did some yoga in the off season?
Yeah. I wanted to work a lot more on my flexibility, and there's a yoga studio in town, so I decided to try it. Never done it. It's a little different experience, but after going a few times, I got much more.
Yeah, I've heard it's a really tough workout. Some people make fun of it, but it can really knock you back a couple of notches, I heard.
Yeah, I was one of the guys who made fun of the guys who did it, but once you go in there and you start to sweat, you get tired, and it's pretty tough.
Yeah, I guess the other thing is about the pants. They didn't make you wear the pants, did they?
No. I'm strictly a basketball shorts guy. No spandex for me.
Alrighty, well, if you're playing the outfield, I guess those fly balls come out there. Just think of them. Those are game birds out there. So just track those things down.
I'll do that.
Alrighty, thanks a lot. Have a great season. Good to see you back here.
I'm Julie with Noise Nation, Vast Valley of Sports. I'm here with Brian Bixler. Did I get it right?
That's right.
Okay. Is this your first time in the Valley?
I have been here before as a visiting player, but it's my first time on this side of it.
Now, are you from the East Coast, West Coast?
From Ohio, so
Right in the middle.
yeah, right in the
But closer to us.
Yes.
What kinds of things you do when you're not playing?
Here in York, Pennsylvania, we welcome largest.
A lot of family time, really. A lot of family time. I have a little boy, so I like to do that and just spend my time with him.
And did they come here with you?
They will be with me for the year. At this moment, they're not, but they're coming.
Are they used to moving around?
Yeah, they're used to it. It's a tough lifestyle for them, but it's fun, and just do it while it lasts, and help them experience it also.
And how old's your little boy?
He's one.
There's a lot of fun things to do for kids around here. So I work in pediatrics, so
That I did hear that, and I'm kind of excited to enjoy the area because I heard that there's a lot of things to do for him, and he'll love it.
so now you said you played here on an opposing team.
Yes.
And, our fan base is really great. We have encouraging fans, lots of fan activity at the games. Do you like that?
I do like that. I know that there's a lot of fans here every day, which is, you like to hear that as a player. It's fun to play in front of a lot of fans and people that like to enjoy the game, so we appreciate that as players.
And I think it helps that we're all close, Reading, Allentown, Philadelphia, so we can travel in between.
I bet it is. I bet that helps a lot. It just shows, a little bit about Philly fans that they really enjoy their team and seeing the guys come into the system.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Well, thanks for talking to me today. Good luck in your season.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here.
Troy, welcome back to the Iron Pigs. It's good to see you here again this year.
Yeah, I feel good to be here.
This year, they may move you around a little bit. What positions you going to be playing?
I've been at third, second, short, down in spring training, so we'll see.
Do you ever do any outfield? Because they're kind of short of outfielders right now. Do you ever substitute in the corners, anything like that?
I've never played in a game, but I've gone to some early works here and there just to see how it goes and just to have a feel for it, if I'm needed. So.
All right, that's great. Because we've seen you in the box scores from Reading a ton. We saw you here a little bit last year. So we're excited to have you back and hoping you have a good season.
Yeah, I feel the same. Want to have a good year and help the team out and see what happens.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
We're here with Jonathan Pettibone in the IronPigs locker room. How's the arm feeling? The shoulder.
Good. I made a start 4 days ago and everything went well, so I'm gonna pitch again tomorrow. Start building my pitch count up, get my innings going, and I'm excited to get going.
What do they have your pitch count up to?
It's around 70. I think I threw 60 pitches last time, so you kind of just usually add an extra inning on there, so it's around 70.
And everything's feeling good now?
Yeah, there's been no setbacks. Everything feels fine. It's a little unfortunate beginning of the spring. I kind of came back on me, so we had to kind of just take a few weeks off, but everything's been good and ready to go.
That's good to hear. As a fan, it's great to hear. And how was spring training?
Outside of that setback, everything went well. It's unfortunate, you miss that first week and a half, but that's just part of it. So I kind of just got myself ready, battled back, and everything's been going well so far.
And I have to ask you about your dogs. We're both dog lovers.
Okay.
Now we're doing the non-baseball questions. What kinds do you have?
I have a black lab with chocolate mix. Her name's Miley. She's a year and a half. And I got a golden retriever, full bred, named Ginger.
How are you at dog day? Do you like to see all the dogs around it, or?
My dogs could enjoy such a fun day. Everyone loves that day, and dogs especially.
Well, I have a dog myself, and I'm known as the dog sitter in the neighborhood. So if you want to fly them out, I could take them to the game for you if you want.
Yeah, well, they've never been on a plane ride, let alone a plane from California. So I don't know how happy they'd be about that.
And any pregame rituals you have? Any superstitions you have prior to a game?
Not really. I like to think of myself as kind of a normal starting pitcher, not really one to get into, a lot of the superstitions and whatever, But I got my routine, whether it's stretching a certain amount of time before the game, whether it's, pre-game song before, and of course my routine out on the bullpen mound. So, yeah.
Well, you know that there's great fans here in the Lehigh Valley, so they're going to encourage you to get better and motivate you and get you well on your way again. So we hope the best for you. Hope for a great season. Thanks for talking to me.
You bet. Thank you.
Welcome to the Lehigh Valley and welcome to the International League. Great to have you here. First of all, also want to say happy birthday. Don't want to bring up a sore subject, but you can't avoid them without dire circumstances. This is your first time in the International League, is that right?
Yes, it is. Yep.
A little more pitcher-friendly league here, from what I understand.
So I hear, it's good to be out of the BCL, but obviously you got to pitch well anywhere, to put up good numbers and help a team. So International League, BCL, kind of all the same thing, obviously without the wind in the ballpark.
I understand you're going to be one of our starters. You're going to be part of the rotation. When do you pitch first, do you know?
Pitch second rotation, so I'll pitch Friday.
You'll pitch Friday in Pawtucket.
Yes.
How do you do with the cold? Because you're what, Arizona, Southern California? This isn't your normal climate.
Well, I've started years in Reno, and I've started years in Salt Lake City, so it's been pretty cold also. I'd say it's a little colder over here. When you get that wind going in Salt Lake City, Utah, or you get that wind going in Reno. We've had some snow games also, so a little bit used to it, but you never, I guess, get acclimated enough to actually like it.
So, but you're looking forward to pitching in the evening and under the lights, getting back on a regular schedule, I'd imagine.
Definitely. I think we're all ready to get out of spring training mode and get up 6 in the morning, get back to the night games, pitch under the lights is much better.
So you trade the cold for the regular schedule and the better sleep.
Of course, we love it.
All right, thanks a lot, and good luck this season. We're looking forward to having you here. Looking forward to a lot of wins.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm Julie with Noise Nation, Bass Valley of Sports. I'm here at the IronPig's locker room with catcher Cameron Rupp. How are you today?
I'm doing outstanding. How are you?
I'm good. You just had a workout. How was it out there?
It's cold. I'm not used to this yet, but gotta get used to it. So.
Well, Texas, Florida, and then here.
Yes, a little different, but that's part of the territory.
And I'm thinking, as born and raised here, we're bypassing spring and summer's just going to start soon. We haven't had any spring whatsoever yet.
No, yeah, I've seen pictures and heard about all the snow. I'm not a fan. I'm hoping it gets hot again.
Hey, Phil, we're happy to have you back here in the Valley. Did see you a lot last year. Are you happy to be back here with our fan base?
Absolutely. I'm excited for another season and ready to get going.
Now my non-baseball question. I do follow you on Twitter, and you always have good songs out there. So what's the newest song I should download?
The newest song? Man, what's the new one that Eli Young's just had a new CD come out, and so I think they've got a few good ones on that new album that you should check out.
Well, I hope you have a great season. Thanks for talking to me.
You got it. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Steve Susdorf, great to have you back. You're going to be playing a lot at the beginning of the season, I heard, because you've got 3 outfielders.
Yeah, I'm excited for the season to begin. It was great down in spring training. I feel like we played some good baseball. And hopefully we can just take that momentum we built and take it into the season and Pawtucket for that first series.
Everybody here is really excited for baseball. We're really hoping you brought some nice warm weather with you from the south.
Yeah, man, I've been keeping an eye on that weather forecast the entire time I was in Florida, just praying for some so actually it has a little bit. When I got here, I noticed we were in the 50s a little bit, and that was a lot better than the last couple of weeks. So hopefully it'll continue moving that direction.
Yeah, sun's out today, and long-range forecast looks okay. So hopefully it'll be all right. Last season, remember you did a charity thing. Depro came out and was a player for a day. He won that as part of the auction. Did you do any more of that in the off season this year? Did you go back?
Yeah, we went back to Haiti in January, and I actually saw the money that we got from the fundraiser went to buying a truck to transport the disabled kids orphanage. They have to go to the hospital a lot for health care, and they bought the truck, and I actually saw it. We got me and my wife and a couple of kids got a picture in front of it, and it was really special. It was really special to see the end result of that fundraiser.
Could we send like a Iron Pigs license plate or maybe a little picture of Jason to put on the front of the truck?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to talk to them. I do have a picture. My wife's going to Photoshop it up a little bit. We haven't got around to it yet, but we did get a picture up there with Iron Pig shirts and everything.
Oh, that's great, and it's a great thing that you do. Is there anything planned for this season? You're gonna do that again, maybe, or?
You know, we hadn't planned on it. I'm hoping to do something again, though. I'll have to talk to the Iron Pig staff, talk to Curtis, and see what we can put together. Or you know, there might be another fundraiser for another cause. I know Buchanan went to Africa with his sister, so that might be another cause that we can do something with. We'll have to see.
That's great, and thanks again for your time, and thanks for playing hard for the Iron Pigs. We love seeing you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
It gets easier.
Hi, I'm Julie. We're here in the Iron Pigs locker room. I'm here with Jeremy Horst. How are you today, Jeremy?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
How's the arm feeling?
Great. Strong. Been building off the last couple of weeks and getting ready for the season and play some games that actually count.
And you're up to the number pitch count you can do and number innings, and you're ready to get out there?
Yep, 100% healthy. My arms hasn't felt this good in quite a while, so it's exciting and definitely encouraging.
Absolutely.
It's encouraging for us as fans that everybody's getting healthy for the season.
Yeah, I think everybody's ready to go. We left camp in good shape, so it's going to be definitely fun to watch. You got a great lineup that's going to come to the plate, and then we got a great pitching staff, so it's going to be fun.
And I did see you as an up-and-coming pitcher in 2012 down at spring training, so it's nice to see you now, working your way up and getting better and back to play.
Yep, yeah, it's definitely fun. This is a good time of year. It's a little rough leaving Florida and then coming up to the cold, but it's fun. It's time to go to work, and we got a couple months ahead of us where it's a grind, but it's going to be fun.
Well, it does get warmer here, so it'll go from 56 degrees to 90 degrees. In a matter of 3 days. It is Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It was. It's a little bit tough on the workout day today. Hoping that we had a game today with nice weather, but it's usually how it works. Your workout days are nice, and then that first game rolls around and it's 30 degrees and miserable.
Well, I forgot a coat, so I get to go outside and watch everybody in the freeze. We'll see how long I make it.
You won't make that mistake twice.
No, next year I'll have a coat, and I don't know why I don't have a coat because it's always cold in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, especially this year.
Well, it was great talking to you. Thanks for putting up with my questions.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So we're here at Andres Blanco. Welcome back to IronPigs again. Had a year off last year with a shoulder injury. How's that feeling?
Well, it became stronger so far. I've been feel pretty good, except for the weather condition right here.
It'll get a little warmer.
Oh well, I hope it gets soon.
You got to stay loose. Got to stretch out.
Yeah, we got to stretch out and sweat a little bit.
So how was your spring?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I can't complain. I haven't like 20 at bat. I haven't had an opportunity to play. But like the way they said, I was off for 1 year. They didn't expect me to do much, but physically I feel pretty good. I feel that I can give up more that I give this spring. But that's how baseball goes. The more important thing, I feel great, healthy, and ready to go.
What position do you think you're going to play most this year?
Well, I play shortstop a lot in the spring. I had the opportunity to play second one time, but my teammate Cedeños get hurt that the same day, then they switched me over. So did that count? I don't know, but it didn't count for me. I played most shortstop.
Well, nice to see you and Cesar back somewhere again doing that middle infield. That was some of the funnest stuff for me to watch. Amazing talent, you guys. You have any information on Freddie, on how Freddie's doing?
Well, I've been talking to him and Cesar. They gave me information that they feel pretty good. I didn't have the opportunity to see him at the end of spring training because he was home. But Cesar mentioned that he was ready to go out and do something to play catch. I thought he was good, but he still got to follow the instruction that he had for that infection. He's been pretty good.
That's good.
He'll probably get back here soon.
Good. Well, we hope to see you here for a little while and hope to see you up there too.
Yeah.
And thanks a lot for talking to me and have a great year.
Yeah, like always.
Jim Murphy from the Iron Pigs. He's just joining us from Reading last year. How are you feeling this year?
I feel good. I had a strong spring in the regular season.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome you to the IronPigs and and taking over at first base, I guess, for much of the time.
Yeah, it looks like I'll be playing the majority of the time over there, and yeah, looking forward to the first game.
Yeah, we have a long tradition. You probably are familiar with first base. We had Andy Tracy for several years. We had Cody Overbeck for several years. So now it's your turn to fill that first base spot. Do you have any specific goals for this year?
I just continue what I've been doing the last few years with strong seasons, the last 3 years, and my goals probably won't change much. And always be productive, driving runs, and play good first base. And yeah, that's not going to change.
Right. When you're not at first base, maybe Michael Franco gets some reps at first base. You'll be maybe DHing. Do you think? Will they slot you in any other spots?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really not my call. It's whoever's making the lineup. That's our run. So whoever wants me to go, wants me to DH, maybe wants me to work with Franco first. Go from offensively to just take the score probably show whatever we're going to do. The organization is ready. So great atmosphere to play.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and once again, welcome to the IronPigs. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
All right.